Will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Fresno State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled all offseason, hoping to get their payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards, all the different networks. Talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in the rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Finds his man. It's Smith. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Yeah, really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all give them the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough slanting in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid. And with that, they bring the seal on the scoring. It's steady up. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear it all the time, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and start.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement against them.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. You might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll get wide open spaces. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's moved. There he goes to the right. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Spartan. The defense putting points on the board.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. How about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose.
beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Connection to the right. He's loose. He's at the touchdown. San Jose State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are able to athletic catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the right thing. You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Warner. Back open in the middle.
Early in the game, I love when my quarterback easy pitch and catch. You've thrown it 4,000 times, not big shots. Just put you in nice positions on the next down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Turning on the Jets. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now.
Quarterback feels that pressure. He's knocked down. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
Love that. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling plays.
Fires to the big foul. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive to their own 1. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to pass, it's Warner. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Spits it out to the back. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bulldogs trying to cash it in on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. So they got to do something here offensively to get into the rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Hey, good job in coverage there. They stopped it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. Don't forget, easier to pick up second and 5. It is when you start getting those long yard situations.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They're working that left side. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. The Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. They'll get it up to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Incomplete. Third down coming.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Warner. Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
And your San Jose State Spartans will take
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like Jesse as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of room there, giving the ball to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job at committing to the run. When you get to a run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw, it's Warner. Grab over the middle, it's McClain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Full middle, look out! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker, understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go, break that up and swat it down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's a hit. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Fresno State will have the hunt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead, you got the football, you got to start the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's straight downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with their offenses.
They'll leave it with him. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to land it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
One at a time, let's it go. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I think I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this practice.
Pulls and throws out the arm.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snapped in the middle. It's Ryan. That rolling catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. And doing what he does best, he can move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just takes the ball and runs. Goes and gets it. Great job. Great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football back in your own end. The defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline with your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Got his man downfield. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Warner. Get it out on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Brings up second down.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air on second down. Got his man. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Freeman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. He's brought down the really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it quickly to his tight end. And he's close to a first down on a nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing the field.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the back. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going up top. Makes the grab deep. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
It feels like everything this play caller is called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw, knowing his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last two drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical third down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in fourth and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
Mike will stop with his timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try it. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand that the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they can generate more coverage to respond to that offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Grab near the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 49.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out on the screen.
No gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Understanding they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat them. Nowhere to go.
Just keep swinging it. Pressure coming. No clear marks on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Wants to pass. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting it back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You're trying to get the ball running back quick, let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for a roll. Good gainer in return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Brings up second down.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. It's great on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game. Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football just hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, read the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hand off from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Way up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. Lots of running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out to roll. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss in the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw forward. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Spartans send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to pass, it's Warner. Quickly complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there on second down.
I love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball and get it legally. Beautiful job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. It's Freeman. They make the stop. 4 yards short of the first down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle.
something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the fourth down, throws that fist up in the air.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be third and long. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Warner. Unleashes to the end zone. As he was going for 6 right there.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Keeps looking downfield. He's out there well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. We've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. He's got an open man. And with that, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
And here's a fumble behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Spartans decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Running to the left. Can't get him to the ground. And he showed up that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go right back to him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll rip off beyond that play. It's second and 2. The Bulldogs have myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Man, a nice job by the running back of finding space, get him downhill, making a good run, and great job finishing his pass.
He'll try it again. Here's Carroll with powerful thighs, churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly complete. He will be stopped short. They can't get the 2-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th.
28, San Jose State, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the running game. Finding an escape route. Really nice pickup here as they have it out to the 44 to the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the catch, Freeman. Stopped at the 33 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's stopped by that big defensive tackle up front.
After that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run.
And the Bulldogs are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take it in for 6 more points. When that receiver got 3, it was over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
San Jose State, 27.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tight end now in motion. Lost the throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Fresno State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
San Jose State, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, lost the throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Over the middle, it's stopped. Stopped him at the 41. But that's a good pickup of 15. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drive great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we have to build on it.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, building tempo.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
The Spartans want to crank the tempo. They just keep firing. Under fire. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. 8 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they're pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback all that time, and force the incompletion.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This is touchdown. So that's not what this one has been just yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football.
San Jose State, 34.
On the move from inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gotta believe they just want to take care of the football and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Warner. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really back up. He's got his first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now